The opinions expressed on this program are solely those of its hosts, guests, or callers, and do not necessarily represent the opinions of WTBR-FM, its management, other producers, or sponsors.
Hello, everyone. This is the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the wonderful city of Pittsfield. And Happy New Year. It's January. It's 2024. We've made it through another year.
Oh, boy.
Whew. It's wild, isn't it?
It is.
It's still very difficult. Well, we're only recording this a few days into 2024, but it's still difficult to write 2024.
But there is going to be snow.
There is going to be snow.
We
hope so. We hope so. We are pro snow in my family. We like to ski and do outdoor things in the snow, so we're pro snow, and I hope that nor'easter does come to fruition, but you never know. It's going to go south, it's going to go north, it's going to go east.
There has to be somebody that wants it.
Yeah, exactly. And we're in New England in the winter. It should be snowing. Let's all say that out loud because it should be snowing. Yeah. So 2024, we have a new mayor in the city of Pittsfield. We welcome Peter Marchetti in as the new mayor. He just took over. The inauguration day was Tuesday, January 2nd, and he is officially in the office of the mayor for the next 4 years. Couple of new faces on city council, so that will be always exciting to have new faces and a new year, a new energy. We're ready to take on the world mentality. That's what people are saying. So we're looking forward to an amazing year. I thought we would take this opportunity to kind of go through the 2024 year in the world of cultural development for the city of Pittsfield.
Okay.
Because people often say that there is not a lot going on in the quote unquote.
Who are these people?
I know, who are these people in the quote unquote off season? But we do not believe that because
they don't listen to the show, do
It's
they?
not true. They don't listen to the show. They don't get the Love Pittsfield newsletter. It's definitely not true at all. So in the month of January, there are still some ways to remain festive, I guess is the word. The Festival of Trees at the Berkshire Museum is still happening at the Berkshire Museum, as I just said. It's the Festival of Trees, and they have dozens of trees in the main part of their building. And that's what I was trying to find. It goes through mid-January typically. So if you go to berkshiremuseum.org, you can get more information on that. And the Berkshire Museum is really a year-round destination.
Sure.
Year-round destination. They have different things happening every month, and often their exhibits go for 6 to 8 weeks. So there's definitely times throughout the year to see the Berkshire Museum. So berkshiremuseum.org is the website to go to for information on all of the things happening. They are open Monday to Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sunday, 12 to 5. They're also redoing their aquarium that is open daily, and so that's exciting. The Festival of Trees goes through January 7th. They also have mummy side chats every Wednesday from 2 to 3.
Wait a minute.
Informal discussion hour with the museum educator about Egyptology and our resident mummy. Do you know the name of the mummy at the Berkshire Museum?
No.
It's Pahat. Pahat.
Okay.
Yeah, so every Wednesday from 2 to 3, you can go for mummy side chats at the Berkshire Museum.
No interaction, right?
With the mummy? No. You can ask the curator about that. That is not my expertise. But the Berkshire Museum is open year-round, so they definitely have things happening throughout the year. And Berkshire Theater Group, which runs the Colonial Theater. They had a great run of A Christmas Carol at their other location, the Unicorn Theater, in December, but they are rocking it again. They have things happening all year round. They have kids concerts through February 10th through April 13th. February 3rd, they're doing the 12th annual Dead of Winter Jam with Dead Man's Waltz and Friends. The Best of the 70s, February 10th. The best of the 70s. And then they're bringing their BTG plays, their touring show, Magic Treehouse Merlin Missions, Winter of the Ice Wizard. That's on February 17th.
That sounds fun.
And a Jimmy Buffett tribute show is on February 24th at the Colonial Theater, which is always, it's best to listen to Jimmy Buffett in the dead of winter to get yourself in the spirit of not being in the dead of winter.
And
I would
have
say.
a pina colada on the side.
Pina colada on the side. BerkshireTheaterGroup.org is the website to go to for all of the information at the Colonial Theater, BerkshireTheaterGroup.org. And of course, Barrington Stage Company is gearing up for the 10 by 10 New Play Festival. The 10 by 10 New Play Festival is part of the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival that the City of Pittsfield, our Office of Cultural Development, runs. This year, that festival will take place February 15th through the 25th. There are dozens of events that happen through that festival, and Barrington Stage Company has expanded their 10 by 10 New Play Festival to go beyond those dates because it's so popular. This is 10 different plays, each 10 minutes long, and it's in their smaller stage on Linden Street, but it's a magical thing to go to. You're laughing 1 minute and crying the next minute. It's really good. And I believe they are selling tickets already for that. I saw an announcement just before the holidays. BarringtonStageCompany.org, Barrington Stage's website, you can go to for that. And I should point out that we at the Office of Cultural Development also run lovepittsfield.com and have connections to all of these websites. BarringtonStageCo.org, BarringtonStageCo.org. So lots of things happening in the quote-unquote off-season in Pittsfield for sure. That is the Berkshire Museum, Barrington Stage Company, and the Colonial Theater. We can always count on them for off-season fun.
I think off-season should be just, packed away somewhere.
You mean the words? I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a season. It's got its own.
I agree. And it's the winter. Bosque is rocking it in the winter. You don't think there's snow because you don't have any in their backyard, but then you walk or drive or whatever to Bosque and you look up and they have tons of snow. So you can ski or tube or just sit by the fire and enjoy the snow-filled mountain. And they now have Drifters. The name of their restaurant has changed to Drifters in honor of the name of one of their runs. My favorite run at Bosque is Drifter. And so they've named their restaurant Drifters, and it's delicious. They changed the lounge around a little bit to make it more ski lounge like. There's some couches. So we welcome people to go, and we should point out you don't have to ski or tube to go enjoy the atmosphere. You can go sit and have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever you desire, and look outside at all the beautiful snow.
And you ski?
I do ski.
Ah.
Very slowly, but I do ski. Yes. I love Bosque. We are big fans of Bosque, mostly because we live in Pittsfield and it's located in Pittsfield. So that is a good thing. This is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the Director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. Bev Prentice is operating the board, as always. Thank you, Bev.
You're welcome.
For your volunteerism throughout the year on that. It is 2024. We're kind of going over the year in art and culture, and we've gotten through January and February. The 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival, as I said, is in February, coming up. Save the dates, February 15th through the 25th. some of the quote-unquote signature events for the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival is the 10 by 10 New Play Festival. We have Berkshire's Jazz always take part, and they have a concert. I believe that is on Saturday, February 24th. Berkshire United Way puts on 10 times the fun during the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival. We can always count on Jacob's Pillow. They'll be doing some programming and some public participation options.
That's okay. It's okay.
That was a hard one.
Yeah.
So Jacob's Pillow always comes through for that. The Berkshire Museum does 10 days of play, which we're always excited about. Berkshire Historical Society and the Berkshire Athenaeum often team up to do some amazing thing. The Hancock Shaker Village is just wrapping up their Radiant Nights, which was a magical art installation with the artist Joe Wheaton. They will be doing the Big Chill in the winter as part of the 10 by 10 festival, which we're very excited about that.
What is the Big Chill?
The Big Chill is a day of fun at Hancock Shaker Village in the winter, and it involves touring the village, usually hot cocoa, seeing some of the animals in the barn in the winter.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all good. And we're so happy to have Maddie Brown, the Recreation and Special Events Coordinator at the City of Pittsfield. She and the city and all of our partners have come up with some fun winter activities to, in conjunction with the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival. And she sent us this beautiful flyer, which only Bev and I can see, but many of you will see in our promotional activity coming up. February 15th to the 25th, as we said, is the 10 by 10 Festival Outdoor Recreation Activities for 2024. They are spearheading a winter festival at Clapp Park on February 19th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, we hope there's some snow for that winter festival because the sledding at Clapp Park will be the best thing to do. Easy Naturalist at the Boulders, starting on February 3rd. That goes all the way through March, dawn to dusk. That's with the Berkshire Natural Resources Council, BNRC. There's this event at Burbank Park with Beat. That's on February 16th. And there's a winter tree ID walk at the Pittsfield State Forest on February 24th. That's really fun to go with someone that knows what they're talking about to identify all the cool trees, especially in the winter.
See the leaves.
Again, hopefully there's some beautiful snow on some of those trees. And of course, the City of Pittsfield Recreation Department spearheads this Discover Curling at the Boys and Girls Club. That one, this particular one, in conjunction with the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival, is February 24th from 6 to 7:30.
Did you say curling?
Curling.
Oh, cool.
It's very cool. I have some friends that have done that as part of this, and they say that it's an amazing adventure, and you don't have to know a thing about curling to be a part of the Discover Curling crew. So that's,
it is a strange sport, but it's interesting.
I don't think strange is the word. It's
okay.
It's unique, but it's cool. That's the one, with the brooms and you just see the people. Yeah. But that we're fortunate to have an ice rink in Pittsfield on the 3rd floor of the Boys and Girls Club. And that is where that takes part, Discover Curling. All of that is being coordinated, as I said, by Maddie Brown from the Pittsfield Recreation Department, but in conjunction, in collaboration with us in the Office of Cultural Development for the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival. 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival. Those dates, again, are February 15th to the 25th. 15th to the 25th. Stay tuned. We are releasing more information around mid-January with all of the details on that. Hot Plate Brewing is doing a bunch of stuff for the 10 by 10 also, which is really exciting. We love when other people or entities come up with their own ideas, and then we just help promote it for the 10 by 10. So they're doing stuff starting Thursday, February 15th, and going all the way to Saturday, the 24th. Thursday, the 15th, all the way to Saturday, the 24th. Some of the things that they're doing involve live music. They have collaborators with all of them, and they also are launching a beer every day.
Ooh.
In honor of the 10 by 10. So thank you so much, Hot Plate Brewing, for stepping up on that. Downtown Pittsfield Inc. will also be taking part in Restaurant Week, spearheading Restaurant Week in Pittsfield during the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival. We should mention and thank the Milltown Foundation for all of they do. They're the presenting sponsor of the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival, so we're very grateful for all that they do to support that. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We are on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. We're very grateful that 89.7 FM opens their doors for people like us and other organizations to broadcast all the cool things going on in Pittsfield and beyond. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield, and Bev Prentice is running the board. We are going through all of the things, the cool upcoming things for the City of Pittsfield in the art and cultural world for 2024. I've mentioned this briefly, but I will continue to mention it because it's ongoing in 2024. We are working on a cultural plan for the City of Pittsfield. Our office is working in partnership with Berkshire's Tomorrow, which is the nonprofit arm of Berkshire Regional Planning Commission. So Wiley Goodman and I are kind of the two leaders in this initiative, and we're coming up with a cultural plan for the City of Pittsfield. We got a grant from the NEA, an Our Town grant from the NEA, and it's very exciting. There is a master plan for the City of Pittsfield, and it involves mention of culture, but there is no cultural plan for the City of Pittsfield. So, of course, we're working very closely with all of the cultural organizations in Pittsfield and the Pittsfield Public Schools system to incorporate all that we can. But we are reaching the part of the plan in mid to late February where there will be opportunities for more of the public to become involved. So stay tuned for that. We're really trying to have Pittsfield be directly involved, the citizens of Pittsfield be directly involved in this plan and in forming the plan and feedback on what does culture mean to you, what is missing, what is happening that you love. So we are working, we meet every month, and in February into March is when there will become more opportunities for the City of Pittsfield residents and general public to become involved in that plan.
Which sounds like a huge project.
It's a very big endeavor, and it's cool to have so many partners involved in this. We're working closely with the BBEC, Berkshire Black Economic Council, AJ Enchel, and his team. And then, of course, Downtown Pittsfield Inc., the Downtown Pittsfield Cultural Association, Rebecca Breen and her team. And there's a lot of people interested in this because Pittsfield culture is amazing. And we just really want to embrace it and be as inclusive as we can to mostly to the neighborhoods, to all walks, all parts of Pittsfield. Because what I always say out loud is the City of Pittsfield Office of Cultural Development is for the entire City of Pittsfield. While we are located, quote unquote, downtown, our offices are downtown, we really do want to work with all parts of Pittsfield. So we're trying to incorporate all the neighborhoods into this cultural plan. In fact, I just printed out all of the wards, the map of all of the wards, to make sure that we really do reach out to every single neighborhood in Pittsfield to ask how they want to be involved. And
I was surprised at the size of Pittsfield when I first moved here. I thought it was this little town-like thing, but no way.
No, it's not. It's not at all. And it's important to use all of the neighborhoods, as many, whoever wants to be involved, to be as inclusive geographically as we can, because you're right, it's big. It's a big city in the heart of the Berkshire. So stay tuned for more information on the cultural plan being developed by the City of Pittsfield. We are working month to month to month on that, hopefully having something by the end of the fall to kind of present, quote unquote, present to the city. It's all very exciting, though. We have reached 2024. Woohoo!
Wow.
2024. So other things that the City of Pittsfield is working on, the Office of Cultural Development. The next big thing is the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival, as I said, and stay tuned for more information on that. But before we know it, it's going to be time for Third Thursday. Third Thursday is the third Thursday of the month, starting in May, and it goes through August. And we are meeting
When it
hopefully
gets nice
in
and warm.
January and February with the new Mayor Peter Marchetti, and then other entities involved in Third Thursday to see what worked, what hasn't worked, and how we can work together to make the best Third Thursday yet. So that's going to be something to look forward to. A lot of people in conversation have asked about Third Thursday. It used to be on North Street and it has moved to the Common for 2 years. And there was a lot of thought and discussion into moving it to the Common. Number one, the Common is this unused green space in Pittsfield that is just the most beautiful gem of a green space. And so we've been talking on and off with Jim McGrath over the last several years when they, unveiled the new Common to say, when can we move or do something here for the Office of Cultural Development? And is it Third Thursday appropriate? COVID hit. And then we talked together with the businesses downtown and decided that that was the time. It's this most beautiful green space. What people don't realize is that there were no longer any businesses taking part in Third Thursday. Most businesses downtown on North Street closed for Third Thursday, and some of them were disturbed about closing off their parking in front of them when we closed the street. So we really did have a lot of thought go into that, moving it to the Common. And what's been so amazing is that the restaurants have not been affected because people are still going downtown to Third Thursday, out to eat, then to Third Thursday, or out meeting their friends for a drink at one of the many establishments. So we've heard from the restaurants and their business has not been affected at all by the move. So we're all thinking ahead and working together and have a lot of other plans with Downtown Pittsfield Inc. and public art. So it's just hard to believe that 2024 is here and we are really, we've got a lot on the horizon for 2024 in the Office of Cultural Development.
The more you say it, the more I'll get used to it.
The more we say 2024. I know when we were off air, we were saying it's really hard to write 2024. How do we write 2024? We can do it, though. We can do it. And the Office of Cultural Development is located inside the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts, which is a city-owned building. We have this beautiful art gallery on the first floor and 9 artist studios throughout the building. That art gallery changes every month. Exhibits change every month in the art gallery. For the month of January, we are working with a local resident, Tessa Kelly, who is a professor at Princeton. She is teaching at Princeton, and her class is working on a housing redevelopment project for the city of Pittsfield. So they will be in Pittsfield on Saturday, January 27th. and there will be an open reception for them to discuss all of their plans. And it's really interesting. They have these full 3-dimensional, I'd say there are 3 8 foot by 6 feet big displays, and there are potential uses of some of the current plots of Pittsfield, mostly downtown. And these, I met them at a brief, in the fall, they had a brief presentation, and it's always really exciting to hear outsiders talk about Pittsfield. By outsiders, I mean people that don't live here. And their enthusiasm made me so happy. They loved Pittsfield. They walked around to the places that they had made the models after, and they said that there was a lot of really cool stuff happening in Pittsfield and a lot of potential based on what they had projected. So we're looking forward to hearing more from them on January 27th at the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts. For the 10 by 10 Festival, we are collaborating with the Clock Tower Artists Studios, and they are bringing 10 artists over for the 10 by 10 show at the Liechtenstein. That will be taking place February 15th through the 25th at the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts, which is very exciting. And then we work with the Berkshire Art Association, and they will be doing their fellowship show, which features art students, college art students, either that are from Berkshire County or they're going to college in Berkshire County, works of art from them. And it's very, very cool to see all of the talent, the collegiate talent in the Berkshires and from the Berkshires in that show. And then we work with the Pittsfield High School teachers, Colleen Quinn and Lisa Ostolino, to do the Pittsfield High School AP Showcase Art in Our Schools in May, which is very, again, really exciting. We have 2 amazing artists in Berkshire County coming together to do a show for June, Ellie Kreischner and Michelle Daly. So stay tuned for more information on that. And then we have CATA, Community Access to the Arts, does their annual I Am a Part of Art show in July and August at the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts. I Am a Part of Art. That's always so inspirational. They usually have 250 works of art up on the walls from all of the Community Access to the Arts, CATA artists from around the county. And it's really cool. CATA is such a great organization that the artists do get a commission from each piece of art that is sold, which I love. And then in September, we're always excited to have the actual artists from the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts featured. It's called Out of the Studio. So all of the artists within the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts come out of their studio, and they have an art exhibit on the walls of the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts. So that is something to look forward to throughout the year of 2024. I mean, it's just wild to think of, here we are in the beginning of January, but when you plot ahead all that's going to happen in the city of Pittsfield in the world of art and culture, it's very exciting.
And you can't really tell everything that's going to happen.
Well, no, there will be obviously a lot of cool things that pop up that aren't planned throughout the year, and we're even more grateful for those. Those are fun surprises. It's all good stuff. And the Berkshire Art Association is moving its 10 by 10 real art party to the Clock Tower Artist Studios, which are in the Clock Tower building on South Church Street next to the Berkshire Eagle. So lots of cool stuff happening. We will have people on from the 10 by 10 Upstreet Arts Festival as that date approaches, as those dates approach, to talk specifically about what we can think of, what we can expect from their organizations. But it's all very exciting. We're looking forward to a very peaceful and calm and exciting 2024 filled with awesome culture and beautiful works of art on the street and within the walls of galleries in Pittsfield. And congratulations again to the incoming mayor, Peter Marchetti, who is officially in the office of mayor as of January 2nd. So
that was a great picture of him in the paper.
Yes, we're looking forward to working with him and the new city council throughout the year as well. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the Cultural Pittsfield radio show on WTBR 89.7 FM. Have a wonderful week.